Veritas. SCP Files. Episode 93. Reconstruction.
You gonna read that or play with it?
I'd really rather not read it, if we're honest.
Feeling out of it already? I can tell you another tale, but honestly, even I haven't experienced everything. At this rate, we'll burn through my stories in no time.
It's not that. I've just been thinking.
Oh?
About Mary.
Oh. I don't want to talk about that right now. Please.
No, just listen. We have anomalies that can do anything and everything. Buses that eat other buses. Crabs that cauterize their prey's wounds as they feed. Sentient libraries and phone sheep and bedsheet ghosts. We even have SCPs that alter reality. Some of those must be capable of bringing Mary back from the dead. Niall, we could still save him. Why do you look so down? Why are we not trying anything?
That's not how the anomalies work, Scott. Not here.
Here? Like at Site 2024? Okay, then we go somewhere else.
No, here as in our reality.
I don't follow.
Do you remember the report on the Wanderer's Library?
I think the library has popped up in several reports, actually. I remember the one about the Serpent's Hand using it to travel across the world and find SCPs under the ocean. And then there was the one about a person who became bonded to a mannequin that suffered damage for him, but could also kill him. That one involved him bargaining with the library to save his life.
Yes, that's the one I meant. When he fell through the library's warping holes, do you remember what he saw?
Flashes of other dimensions.
Every anomaly is created and recreated, mimicked and slightly altered in dimension after dimension.
You're saying there are alternative versions of every SCP?
And every person.
So then there are dimensions where Mary is still alive.
Possibly, yes. Probably, in fact.
Could you travel there?
No,
But in the report,
that was a unique case.
if anyone could bargain with the library...
It won't happen, Scott. Trust me on that.
Well, then we find something in this dimension that can help.
That's not how this dimension works, Scott. This reality is one of many that follow a certain principle regarding death. A certain finality. Most of them do, actually. Because the ones that don't, those ones don't last very long. The chaos that ripples through them. The library has an entire section specifying the disruption that anomalous resurrection causes. breakdowns in society, resurrections of people you really want to stay dead. We're not living in one of those realities, because very, very few of them exist anymore, Scott.
So what happens in this reality when you try to bring someone back? We work with the anomalous, Niall. Someone must have tried it at some point.
Incident Report 2000-2718-1. First known report related to both SCP-2000, colloquial name redacted, and SCP-2718, colloquially known as What Happens After. Object Class Thaumiel. Risk Assessment Level Immeasurable. Reported by Dr. Elias Martin. Report date is redacted. Hello, my love. How are we doing today? You can answer me without screaming. You know me. You must remember me by now. Hush, hush. It's me. It's Elias. I'm here to help you. I always have been. I always will be. Do you remember who you are? No, my love, that's not your name at all. You are Dr. Lily Martin. Yes, that's right. Dr. Lily Martin. Hush now. Don't get yourself worked up again. Names are difficult sometimes. I've never been very good with them myself. Someone tells me theirs and it just slips right through my mind like a sieve. You'll get the hang of yours again. I'm right here to remind you, as often as you need. What's that? Where are we? Lily, my dear, don't you remember? I've told you already. We've talked about this, dozens of times now. No, don't start. Please, don't start screaming again. It's quite all right. We can go over it once more. This is the sanctum of SCP-2000. We rebuilt your body after the accident. No. I didn't mean to bring that up. Don't think about it. Don't go back there. Yes, I know you remember. I'm aware. No, I don't know what it feels like to suffocate endlessly, to feel the weight of death pressing down on your lungs, keeping them from expanding, to feel every part of you screaming for air, every cell on fire as they lies one by one, and you simply can't inhale. It sounds dreadful, but it isn't happening anymore. You can breathe now. As much as you like. Go on, take a breath with me. See? You're alive again. Your lungs work perfectly. And there you go again. Yes, I remember. You've told me. The insects, yep. The crawling in and out of every rupture in your skin, every place the gases burst through and tore a new opening into you, how they bit and gnawed, the way they stripped you down piece by piece, the larvae, how it felt as they wriggled through your organs and tore into them even as you decayed and blackened. The birds pecking at your cheeks, your eyes. Yes, you've been very thorough with your descriptions. But Lily, my love, my dearest, it's time to move past it. That isn't happening anymore. And besides, if I recall correctly, that part was temporary anyway, wasn't it? Just a few months. Eventually there wasn't enough of you left for anything to feed on. You're here now. That's what matters. Do try to focus on the present. Just try, please. For me. The more you dwell on those things, the worse it'll feel. You're only upsetting yourself. Just set it aside. Stay here with me. Hey, there's no need for that tone. I am listening to you. I've listened to you describe it over and over, and I'm telling you, there's no need. I'm the only one who's been here for you. I'm just asking you to do something very simple. Move on. You're back. You're safe. You're with me again. That should be enough. Why isn't that enough for you? There's the screaming again. All right, fine. Stay still a moment. No, really, stay still. I don't want to miss your vein and hit something important. There we are. That's better, isn't it? You just need a little sleep. You'll feel much better when you wake up. I'll be back in the morning to check on you again, my love. Sleep well. Good morning, my love. Do you remember who you are? Well, better, I suppose. But that's really not how you pronounce it. Lily. Just like that. Lily. And do you remember my name, too? It's fine. We'll get there. It's Elias. Yes, my love. It's me. I'm here for you. I always will be. How did you sleep? Nightmares, again. No, really. You don't need to describe them. Yes, right. That one again. The scattered consciousness one. The one where you feel yourself being divided. Pieces of you carried off in different directions as your brain is picked apart by scavengers. Where birds take parts of you across the sea into foreign lands you know nothing about. Where crabs drag the rest down into the ocean and you dissolve into the water, spreading outwards, never quite stopping or resting. Yes, I remember. You've explained it very clearly. You don't need to go through it again. It was just a dream. All right. Fine. Yes, I know. You've said it before. It felt real. I understand that. But Lily, you're here now. That's what matters. Try to focus on that. Hey, don't swear at me. Do you have any idea what I went through to get you back? Do you know how much work this took? I had to convince the O5 Council to authorize limited use of SCP-2000. Do you understand what that means? The risk? The scrutiny? I searched for your remains for months. Months, Lily. just to get a clean enough scan. The reconstruction alone took longer than that. I called in every favor I had, every single one, and you don't become senior researcher on a Thaumiel project without accumulating a lot of those. I sacrificed everything to rebuild you. Your body, your mind, you. Just as you were. Not a facsimile. Actually, truly, you. So don't you dare speak to me like that. Sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. Hey, no, don't cry. Please don't cry. I know this is difficult, but it was worth it. All of it was worth it to bring you back. After you died, I didn't know what to do. And this is better, isn't it? To be here, with me, away from all that. What? No, no, that's not. You don't mean that. You can't. I didn't cause this. You're not thinking clearly. Yes, perhaps reconstructing you allowed certain experiences to persist, to cohere in ways they shouldn't have. Allowed your mind to piece things together that should have been left to scatter. But that isn't my fault. I didn't create whatever you think you went through. I just brought you back. Lily, listen to me. Look at me. You're here. You're safe. That's reality. Everything else, everything you keep describing, that's over. It's finished. You need to let it go. No, you're doing it again. Stop that. Stop repeating it. Lily, that doesn't mean anything. There's no dissipated energy all around us of fragmented souls. There's no sense to what you're saying. Stop. Stop saying that. No, you're not. You're not scattered. You're not being eaten. You're not. Enough. That's enough. Stay still. No, Lily, stay still. I don't want to miss. Lily? Fine. I can do it anyways. There. That's it. You'll feel better in just a moment. See? Much calmer already. You just need to rest. That's all this is. Rest in time. You'll adjust. You have to. I'll come back later, and we'll try again. We always do. Sleep well, my love. Good morning, my love. It's one of those days, I see. Are you really going to scream all day again? Look at that. You've gone and pulled against your restraints so hard you're bleeding. And that's even after I spent all that time adding the padding. You really shouldn't be hurting yourself like that. It's alright. It's okay. I'm here, my love. I'm not going anywhere. And we will get through this. You will forget. Eventually. You have to. No, don't try to scream words. I can't understand you, and you'll only upset yourself more. We've been through this. You know how this goes. You'll tire yourself out soon enough. You always do. And then we'll rest. And when you wake up, we'll try again. No, don't look around the room like that. There's nothing there. There's nothing behind you, nothing beneath you, nothing waiting to hurt you. You're here. You're safe. You're with me. That's all there is. That's all there's ever going to be. I have some new medicine to try. I know the antipsychotics didn't work, but I thought if we just keep going with the sedatives, perhaps it'll give you respite. Since you aren't thrashing now, let me just... Oh, come on now, really? You can tell me the meds just make it harder for you to fight back against the visions and the memories, but we both know you just don't like needles. Don't you want to feel better? There. That's better. See how much better it is when you don't fight my help? You'll feel it in just a second. Good. Good. See? We're already improving. I'll make a note of today's progress. Less resistance and more cooperation. I knew we'd be getting somewhere eventually. I told you we would. I'll come back this afternoon. And we'll try again. We always do.
What the hell was that?
Proof to you that, yes, people have tried to bring others back. There are many SCPs actually, not just SCP-2000 that can resurrect someone. Sometimes in odd ways, sometimes in less than perfect ways, but all of them share this one key truth. A truth that exists within this dimension we are all locked into. The truth of SCP-2718, which is that if you bring someone back, they can remember it all. The process of death, everything that comes after, the rot and decay, the pain, the suffocation, the fragmentation. It is eternal torment. Dr. Martin and his wife proved it. See, the machine rebuilt her body perfectly. It rebuilt her mind perfectly, and allowed her to make sense of everything she'd been through, everything she'd seen, everywhere she'd been. Resurrection is possible. I know how to do it. I may even be able to pull the same favors as Dr. Martin did and rebuild Mary in exactly the same way. But to do so would be to condemn him to endless suffering, to destroy everything I truly loved about him. I can bring him back, but I won't do that to him.
You said it was the truth of this dimension. What about the other dimensions?
They operate by their own rules.
So, theoretically, if we traveled to another dimension, we could bring Mary back.
It's not possible, Scott.
Why not? The Wanderer's library
Is guarded fiercely by the Serpent's hand.
There must be a way.
Careful, Scott. That's exactly how Dr. Elias Martin thought too.
Vault Veritas SCP Files is a podcast inspired by the SCP Foundation. Reconstruction is based on SCP-2000 by Hammer Maiden and SCP-2718 by Michael Atreus from the SCP Wiki located at scpwiki.com/SCP-2000 and SCP-2718. It is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 unported license. This episode featured Justin Gellner as Scott Anderson and D.R. Thompson as Niall Connors. It was written and edited by Leola Angel. We welcome comments. Please rate and review us, email us at vaultveritas@gmail.com, or join our Discord channel using the link in the episode description. Thanks for listening.